Good evening, everyone. I hope you can see me. I need to put my glasses real quick. Go ahead and put that there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me get my glasses real quick because, you know, it's one of those readings. I've been back to back with readings all day, so I'm finally like, okay, finished my last reading, and now I'm live. So, thank you so much, everyone who has liked, who has commented, who has subscribed. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Okay, it's down a little bit. Just want to say, just thank y'all so much for showing love. I know it's been a few days since I've been on this thing. Doing more of this more often, being more active. I know the last time it's been a while, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into it, right? I guess we'll just hop into it. All right, thank you all so much. D of deesparktarot here. Let me adjust this real quick. Back over, sorry. Okay, that's better. So, thank you all so much for liking, for commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to actually take my glasses off because it's going to be a good glare. Hi! How are you? Long time no see! We'll go ahead and jump into the new moon in Aquarius reading. And I'm going to talk about some of the transits too. A couple of them. Actually, let me talk about these transits real quick before I jump into this new moon. Hi. So we have an Aquarius stellium. And a stellium, if I remember, is any sign that's in like 3 or more planets. So Jupiter's in Aquarius, Sun's in Aquarius, Saturn's in Aquarius, and Mercury's in Aquarius. So there's 4 signs in Aquarius, okay? This is all about our freedom, our independence, and any energy that we've been working on is going to like exude for many of us, right? So I want to touch on that real quick. Alright. Let's get it popping. New moon in Aquarius is actually on the 11th. This is Thursday. And to be honest with you, this new moon is going to open up the opportunity for romance. If you're single, or if you're not single, your relationship will improve if it's on good grounds. This is also a time for independence, making yourself happy. So your happiness is going to be the most important thing during this entire new moon. Okay? So we're going to talk about a couple of transits that are happening between now into the full moon and after. Okay? And I'm also going to talk about the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, a little bit more into that and how that all ties in, right? So the first one we have here is the sun, which is in Aquarius, is going to be in conjunct with the moon. So these two are going to be working together. So when you think of conjunction, you think of things that work together, right? So it's going to be emotional balance and a fresh start for yourself, okay? This could be in a new projects. You can be getting off the ground. I also feel that you're finally starting to really look inward and question things within yourself. And have its belief and find progress in that. So you're learning to be thankful. I'm here being thankful for what you have. Okay. Oh. Another conjunction that's going to be happening is Venus conjunct in the sign Aquarius and Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay. Now, usually when conjunctions happen, about 80% of the time, I would say, it's usually, beneficial. This one is going to be really, really good because it's both in the sign of Aquarius. Like I said, that's stellium energy. Okay, this is good luck, love, money, and success. Anything you have been putting your hard work into, because that Jupiter energy is finally going to release itself. So if you've been putting in the work and doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to start to notice the results of this conjunction, okay? And this combo is also a wonderful combo for falling in love or improving existing romance. So if there's a romance you're like unsure about, this Venus in conjunct with Jupiter, it's going to be a very good one. Sorry, my hair is like all over the place because I got tired of it being in my face, so I just put it in a little bow. But here we are. There you go. Okay. This is also going to be really good if you're dealing with investments or anything around investment. Very good time. Okay. Investments will improve as well. Now, on the flip side, you have square energy. Remember I said squares create conflict. It bumps into one another. So you start to see shit head on. Okay? So Saturn is going to be squaring Uranus. Saturn is in the sign of Aquarius. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. Now, with that being said, I've talked about this a little bit. We can experience tension and frustration on particular fronts. This could be also some of you all with your finances. Unexpected changes can happen with this the square energy, the Saturn and Aquarius energy with the Uranus and Taurus squaring together. Unexpected changes can happen. Your freedom to do what you normally would do, like your go-to thing, can be completely interrupted, completely upended. Okay, so like, say for instance, if you're used to like going to the store and getting a particular product, and when you go get the product, it's not there anymore. Or say for instance, if you need to go to the post office and deliver something, and you go to do it, and you get there, the line is out the door, and you have to wait an hour in the cold, and you're like, are you serious? Like, it's all about how you approach the situation, by the way. Because you can get easily frustrated, or upset. Just be methodical and practical in your approach, and always be open to finding solutions. Okay, so that's the most important thing about that transit. All right. Now, Mars is in Taurus. It started at the beginning of this year in January the 6th, and it's going until the 3rd of March. Okay, and this is creating a sextile with Neptune and Pisces. Now, as I've explained earlier with Neptune and Pisces, this is it's about a 12 to 13, some people say 13 years, some people say 12-year cycle. It's a long cycle, okay? And with this cycle, you're going to be more passionate about your purpose via learning about the truth, like understanding the truth, gaining validity in anything that you've been researching that is of the truth, that you're going to be like, all right, I can understand myself a lot more now. That Neptune and Pisces energy, because now it is, because it was retrograde and now it's direct. Okay. Also too, around this time, sexual energy is going to be very, very strong. It's like a sexual prowess, like the sexual, like, oozing of energy, right? And it can be heightened, and the quest for spiritual truth is also abundant during this time. You may feel kind of like you're out of this world, like you don't fucking belong here. I always feel that way all the time. I'm like, do I belong in this shit? At this ghetto, one star. Why am I here? I always be like, why the fuck am I here? And they'd be like, you're supposed to. And I'm like, but that's not the answer I was looking for. But okay. So I feel like for many of us, you're gonna be feeling like you're vibrating differently. You're gonna be moving differently. Energetically, you're going to be feeling differently than you have before. Your focus won't be so much on materialistic things than what society deems is like everything for you. You're not going to be feeling that energy. Just not. It's kind of like you're in your own world. You're just doing whatever the fuck you need to do for yourself. You don't care about everybody else. No tea, no shade. You just don't. You don't. And the beautiful part about this sextile is that you're going to start to attract people in your life who mirror you, what you have brought to this world. Like if you're focused on your spiritual energy and your spiritual stuff, you're going to start attracting those people. And those people who are not that, of that caliber in your life, bye-bye. It's not happening no more. This has nothing to do with like boyfriends, girlfriends, partnerships, none of that. This has to do with who's aligned with your purpose. Because those who are aligned with your purpose, you're going to start to see them pop up more in your life and be more present in your life. And also these people are going to hold you accountable, because that's also what Spirit's telling me. Because I feel like with this energy, the Neptune and Pisces, you had a lot of yes people around you. And it's because of your gifts. But now you're going to start to see that those people that recognize your gifts, they're going to tell you things and you're going to listen. Versus you being like, oh my God, yes, of course, yeah. Now you're going to be like, nah. Nope. It's not going to be the same. Right? So, yeah. Now then, I want to jump into, we have a Lunar New Year. The Lunar New Year is actually the day after the new moon. And is in the sign of the ox in the Chinese New Year calendar. And it's a metal ox. And metal ox is like last year was a rat. I think I'm a wood rat. So, metal rats is all about hard work, putting in hard work. Same with the ox. It's going to be a lot of responsibility. A lot of things you're going to be held accountable for this year. Okay? This is all about honesty, loyalty, and determination. It's going to be a focus on relationships and love, okay? So if you're putting in the work in those relationships, they're going to thrive. If not, then it's just not. And the only person you have to hold responsible for that is yourself. Just saying. Okay? Overall, I do feel this will be a strong year. It'll be a good year. A year of expansion. Okay? Like I said, the weight of responsibility is going to be very present during this ox, this Lunar New Year. Really put a lot of effort into being responsible this year. This is not the year to slack off. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you're used to slacking off, if you're used to people taking care of you, if you're used to not having people hold you to a higher caliber than what you need to be, this is not going to be a good year for you. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be real. So, Lunar New Year, as I stated, it's the year of the ox, okay? This is about honesty, loyalty, and determination. This is all about holding ourselves responsible, holding ourselves accountable. If you do not have those people in your corner, you will not do well this year. You heard me. And it's a metal ox. So this is, a metal ox is all about building, okay? And with metal energy, this also deals with this will deal with foundation. It deals with investments. It deals with a lot of things that we've had to build and work through. I do feel that on a financial front, we'll fare better than last year. Okay? Now, the signs that, if you know your Chinese, sign, then this will apply to you. If you don't, they have a little Chinese New Year calendar. You can look online. However you want to look it up. The 5 signs that are going to be doing well this year are the rat, the snake, the horse, the monkey, and the pig. I'm a rat! And I love the rat because the rat, honestly, I'm going to be very frank, out of all the animals in the Chinese New Year, like in Chinese calendar, they tend to get along with mostly all of them. Maybe a couple they don't fuck with, but for overall, the rat is pretty cool. The rat fucks with everybody. Everybody fucks with the rat. You know why? Because the rat minds their business. The rat does what they're supposed to do. The rat is not worried. They're like, I'm here to get my food. I understand you gotta get your food, but I gotta get my shit too. So, no tea, no shade. Okay? Alright, so I can see the snake, because the snake is very determined and knows how to maneuver. The horse is very much like pushing forward regardless of everything. And you have the monkey who can hold on and move how they need to. And the pig can take and digest anything. They can, anything that comes near them, they can go through. They can just do it. Pigs are very smart too, so don't sleep on pigs. Okay. Now then, that is the overview for the new moon in Aquarius. I'm going to go over the cards real quick so you can see the significance and how this makes sense. So, moon, now the Mercury, so we also have Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, okay? So Mercury in Aquarius is the 6 of Swords. Now, you would think, really, 6 of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius? Because, as I've stated, Mercury in Aquarius, right? Mercury in Aquarius, now this is the retrograde energy, by the way, I feel. Mercury in Aquarius is usually someone who's very shy, who struggles with like moving forward, who has issues with dealing with like self-esteem, who may not be as expressive. This 6 of Swords energy, this Mercury in Aquarius, this is like this retrograde energy. It's like, all right, I'm moving forward. I got to do what I got to do. Like, I ain't waiting for nobody. That's this energy, okay? All right, 7 of Swords, moon in Aquarius. Now, if anybody knows why this is a very significant card for moon in Aquarius, I would love for you to let me know. I can tell you what I feel why this is poignant, because this is all about our thoughts. This is all about how we think, how we, translate those thoughts through our emotions and our feelings. You're hiding it. It's almost like you're cheating yourself. Similar to the Mercury in Aquarius energy if it were upright. But this is all about us not being honest with our thoughts. And we're kind of running away from them. And we think that, we have those 2 swords there that are like, okay, you have the reality right in front of you. I'm here to give it to you. You're like, no. I'll just take these. I'll go ahead and just do what I got to do. Like, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm fine. Right? So that is the 7 of Swords. Okay. Now, I want to point out this Neptune and Pisces energy. Okay. It's Aquarius, and then I'm going to do the moon just by itself. So the Hanged One is Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. Okay. When this is, so remember what I said, this is all about, if it were upright, if it were in reverse, this is someone who's finally understanding, who's finally seeing things, who's like, all right, I'm no longer in limbo. I'm no longer feeling stuck. But this is also, too, you seeing things in a different perspective when it's upright. And I like this card. I like seeing the Hanged One, the Neptune and Pisces energy with that. Because this is also to me like, I know it and I feel it. I know it and I feel it. Now I just need to make a move, right? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is Saturn in Aquarius energy, by the way. Saturn Aquarius. So you can expect this energy to be free, very quick. Also, too, it is also, I call this the harbinger of messages, like messaging. I know like people say the Knight of Wands, but I think of the Knight of Swords as that. It's kind of like, all right, I'm going to do what I got to do. Let's just go ahead and do this. That's that Saturn Aquarius energy. It's all about intention and putting it forward and just waiting for the results to happen because you put the work in. Okay. So I'm going to show you this side by side. Moon and Aquarius. We're dealing with the illusions. We're remaining positive despite everything that has happened, right? And we're learning that it's okay to take in for yourself. It's okay to be like, you know what? I may not understand this, but I'm still going to remain positive. I like this a lot. All about finding yourself, loving on yourself, understanding your scars. I'm hearing understanding your scars, understanding those things that may trouble you. Finding your happiness no matter what, right? And this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. I also want to point at this Mercury energy. the manifestation of things, how you communicate these things, how you're thinking of these things, how your solar plexus plays a huge role in that, how you present yourself. So with this Mercury and Aquarius energy that's in retrograde, you're going to put your best foot forward. You're going to put your best foot forward. Because you have everything that you need to put your best foot forward. And I love this. I love that Mercury and Aquarius energy. Okay. Uranus. The Fool. I like the Uranus energy because Uranus is all about just things coming out of the blue, taking what it is that you need to take, but also being aware that you don't know where this is going to go, but you are prepared. You see how the Fool here, it's like, I got my bag, I got my music. Yeah, I ain't got much, but I'm ready. Let's go. Okay? Now then, let's see what this new moon in Aquarius holds for us as a collective. And then I'm going to do each sign. I'm going to do each sign. Hi Sib. Hi Jewel. Shout out Jewel the Gym. Let's see what this energy holds for us as a collective. Okay. Now, I might do, I'm not really into Valentine's. Yo, this is the only thing I like of my faux locks. I get kind of trapped sometimes. I know some people are like, oh my God, like Valentine's Day. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to eat by myself. Hi, honey. All right, so let's see what Spirit has. Wow. Okay. The Chariot. Cancer energy. Okay. This is all about, I'm hearing here, it's time for you to cut your losses. It's time for you to cut your losses because I have the Five of Swords. Everything is fine. Five of Cups. No, you might regret doing this, but I feel like it's for your the betterment of your being. For this new moon in Aquarius energy. I'm also hearing here too, because everything is fine. The Ten of Swords is all about us knowing that, yeah, this has been a long time coming. I'm hearing this has been a long time coming. For some of y'all, this is an emotional situation that's been a long time coming. It's kind of like finally it needs to be, yeah, it needs to be cut. It needs to be cut. Okay? And I feel you're going to be able to move forward because of that. Because the interesting part is the card that's underneath that is the Justice card. This is all about us finally finding retribution in a situation, like things balancing themselves out. This could also be dealing with a Libra. So you have Cancer or Libra here. This could be about a Cancer or a Libra. This could be yourself who is a Libra or a Cancer. But what I'm hearing here is that you're finally getting clarity and things are starting to sort themselves out. I'm feeling like I keep hearing here something's about to come out. Something's going to come out that's going to force you to cut your losses. I don't know why that's being told to me. This can be involving something that you thought was, that brought you happiness. Maybe it has to do with family. Maybe it's someone that you maybe have a family with. Or maybe it's someone that you thought that you could rely on. I'm hearing this for some of y'all. This is somebody you thought you could rely on. If this isn't the case, you're putting your happiness first, and you're just like, you know what, this is done. This ending needed to happen, and you know you might be feeling kind of like, did I do the right thing? You did. You did the right thing. Okay, so. Kudos to you if you get to this stage and realize that it's okay to like cut your losses. It's okay to like let things go. It was bound to happen. All right. I love the Death card actually. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I love the Death card. It's Scorpio energy. So it could be, you also could be dealing with the Scorpio. All right. So now, y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all the signs from Aquarius to Capricorn. Do I have to pick that up, y'all? Do I really have to pick that up? Hold on. Oh, gosh. It's too many. It's way too many. Ay. Okay, it's too many. Okay. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. All right, so let's shuffle again. It makes sense, right? It makes complete sense. So I'm hearing some of y'all are cutting an ending that needed to happen. Look, that's what it's all about. You have to cut your losses. And it doesn't necessarily mean like this could be something that you might have thought would be prosperous for you too. Because the Five of Cups energy is also about, thank you. This is also about you not seeing that sometimes it's the best thing for you to do. You may see it, you may not see it right now, foresight, but in hindsight, it's going to be better for you. So I'm hearing here it could be a loss that you know didn't want to happen, but I feel you will learn from it and grow from it. Okay, so Aquarius, Four of Cups, the Strength card. Four of Cups is the card that popped out. The overall energy is strength. Spirit wants you to understand is that when they give you something, know that it's for a reason. Okay? Strength card is Leo. Okay? This doesn't mean you're dealing with the Leo energy. Thank you. Thank you. This is that Libra Sun, Scorpio Moon, Cap Rising realness. Thank you. And I got my nails, did my nails. Ew. The Strength card is all about you. Sometimes you don't need to get so like hype about shit, especially shit that you know that you're over. Like I keep hearing let sleeping dogs lie where they lie, or where sleeping dogs lie, let them lie. Like you ain't gotta bring the beast out all the time. Like relax. Okay, it's not because I'm also too when you do that, you're blocking your shit. You're blocking your blessings from spirit. You're blocking your blessings. I don't know why. Sorry. I keep it up. So you gotta stop doing that. There is something that you're supposed to do and to complete. Look, sometimes you got to bring it back in. And I know with this Mercury retrograde, like people, especially Aquarius folk, in opposition, which would be Leo, y'all like this right now. I need for y'all to just bring it down a few notches. Okay, we know it's Aquarius season. Y'all lit. Everybody's supposed to be on it. Not everybody's gonna be on your train, and that's fine. Okay, Aquarius. So no tea, no shade. My mother's an Aquarius. I have a brother that's an Aquarius. My uncle's an Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarius folk. One of my closest friends is an Aquarius, so I get it. I love y'all though. All right, Pisces. Here we go, Pisces. Empress energy. Seven of Wands. So what I'm hearing here is that you've had to fight to put yourself out there. You had to fight to show people who you really are. And the reality is you don't have to fight anymore, Pisces. The Empress is here to tell you that you are the shit. You know that you're the shit. And you better act like you're the fucking shit. Okay? Whatever it is you're fighting, this could also be with yourself. Because the Hermit is here. This could be with yourself. You're putting a lot on yourself that you should not be putting a lot on. And you are having to fight. But whatever you're fighting through, it has to do with you, yourself. Pisces, what I'm hearing here also is that it's okay to show off what you got. It's okay to flaunt. Like, I'm from Atlanta. We stone these hoes all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? East side on that whole wide. You know what I'm saying? Lit. Sorry, I'm from the A. So we stone these hoes all day because we got it. All right. So when you're doing this work, Pisces, be mindful of the energy that you're portraying to the world, because a lot of the fight that you're fighting with is with yourself. Pisces, I don't want it to come for y'all. You know he on there that he saw that thing. Rich Ronzo sits on that thing. Woo. Sorry, that's my sis. That's my sis Tasha, who's an amazing jazz dancer and historian, and I just look up to them. They're like my big sis. So I'm excited. Shout out to Tasha. If y'all ever want to learn about jazz, the original jazz, not this shit right there, the shit right there, hit them up. You'll thank me later. Aries. The Devil. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. The first thing that came to me with this card is the Devil card. I feel, Aries, sometimes you have the inability to not realize that sometimes you're giving too much or expelling too much of your energy. And this can be detrimental to your well-being. And I feel it has a lot to do with the fact that you don't want anybody around you losing out. But the reality is, sometimes people got to take L's, boo. It's not for you. You can't be out here being Captain Save a motherfucker all the time. Right? And the Devil card is Capricorn energy. So it's almost like this control, this stubbornness, this like lack of awareness of things around you, because you're so focused on giving. Or this could be the opposite. You want to receive all the time. You got to find a balance this week, or just with this new moon energy and Aquarius. Someone could be telling you that you might be acting a little selfish too. Sorry. Or you may be too selfless. It's like there's no balance. Sorry, y'all. I had to burp. My apologies about that. Taurus. Taurus. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Ace of Wands. Okay, Taurus. We got some new things coming down the pipeline. You're going to be sharing this with other people in your life, Taurus. Now, this is something that is that you've emotionally invested in, your time and your energy, something you're very passionate about. Okay? The card that's under that is the Queen of Cups. This is something that you have nurtured, that you are really in tune with. There's a lot of new things that are going to be happening for you. I'm hearing May. I'm hearing the month of May. I don't know why that's popping up to me, but May. I'm hearing beginning of May, something about the month of May. Taurus. But this is gonna be something you're gonna be celebrating with a lot of people in your life who matter the most to you. The people in your life who matter most to you, you're gonna be celebrating this opportunity. It's gonna be a huge opportunity. The worst is over, Taurus. The worst is over. Geminis. I don't know why I knew this card was gonna pop up, but this card popped up. 4 of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn. 8 of Swords. Lord, here we go again. So, Gemini. Y'all know I gotta bust out my snacks. Y'all better be donating to my snack fund, because y'all be having me stressed with these motherfucking readings sometimes. I be like, y'all won't be listening to me, and then when I read y'all asses, y'all will be like, oh my God, D read me. I didn't read you. My ancestors just read y'all asses, because y'all not listening. Gemini, how many times I gotta tell y'all? The only person that's in your way is yourself. Okay? 8 of Swords. You're not seeing that you're more powerful than you think you are. You have so much. And what I'm hearing here is that don't be so, what's the word? Don't be so giving with it. I feel like you're leading on blind faith, because I'm literally hearing here leading on blind faith. And what's going to happen is going to end up burning you out. You know why it's going to burn you out? Because people around you. It's kind of like that popping bottles crew. Because eventually that shit comes to an end. I don't know why this is like, they would like just pop all these cards out for Gemini. I was like, I'm not trying to do it. They like, do it. I'm like, all right. So Gemini, the popping bottle phase with motherfuckers in your life is over. Please stop. Just stop. Full stop. Okay? I need for y'all to not do that. Don't be popping bottles with any and everybody now. Protect your mind. Protect your body. Protect your spirit. Because what is going to end up happening if you don't, Spirit's going to sit your ass down. You don't want them sitting you down. Because they're going to make you realize a lot of shit about people. So please, get the shit right now so you don't have to do it later. What? Stay ready so you don't have to be ready. Get ready. Right? Is that the saying? So, Cancer. Cancer. Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. The Hermit, Virgo. So, Cancer. Seven of Cups can go one or two ways. But I feel in this situation, this has to do with you, I'm hearing a breaking point. I'm hearing a breaking point for you. I think you're realizing that there's way too much emotionally that you have taken on or like decided to take on, and now you're going to have to step away. You could be dealing with the Virgo, but I also feel like you're going to just leave it. If this is an emotional situation, dealing with like either a friend or like an intimate partner, I feel like you're going to weigh your options and make a decision and decide to be on your own. Cancer, you're not going to want to deal with it anymore. It's too much. Like, it's too much emotional baggage. You're taking it on and it's wearing you down. You have to disconnect. I'm also hearing here you need to disconnect for a while. Leo. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. So, remember I said that opposition. Ooh. She can donate to my snack fund. If you show her this reading, she might be a little pressed. But she can donate to my snack fund. Anyway, you can be dealing with Aquarius or someone who has the inability to make effective decisions. Like somebody's taking their time. Somebody's taking their time, their sweet, precious time. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's stressing you the fuck out. You're stressed the fuck out, or either it's the other way around. You're stressing somebody else the fuck out because you refuse to make a decision. You being too cautious is not going to pay off for you. Or this could be someone else in your life. So whatever it is that you need to do, Leo, do it. Because if not, you can't keep running from shit and expect things to go the way that you wanted to go because you're so like, I'm going to do it this way. I keep hearing, I want to do it my way. And when I do it my way, I'm going to take my time. And Spirit's like, okay, cool. Take your time. Because guess who's going to be stressed? You. You're not stressing nobody else out but yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Look, this reading are coming for edges. I didn't expect it to be so... I thought it was going to be, very much like... Because I'm hearing some of y'all need a reality check. Okay? Alright, Virgo. Virgo. Two cards popped out. So, Seven of Cups, like Cancer, it don't be me. It be my egungun. It is not me snatching edges. It's my egungun. They be like, we pulling up, Sib. I'll be like, okay. He'll be like, too late. I'll be like, oh. He'll be like, oh. I'll be like, oh. I'm glad you know this is nothing new. For those who are just tuning in who don't know who I am, I'm not one of these readers that are like, oh, this is no, like, I just got my edges back. Like, these bitches were, like, snatched. Like, they, see how they growing in? They're growing in slowly but surely. I'm not trying to comb them hoes back, too. I'm not trying to comb them hoes back. I'm not trying to, like, slick them, like, whoop that thing, like, whoop. I'm not trying to whoop that thing. This thing, y'all just gonna see all this. All naps. 4C realness all day, every day. That's all y'all getting from me. I'm not trying to swoop this shit back with some water and some fucking, like, edge control. Fuck that. Y'all getting all the realness right now. Anyways. Virgo. Bald-headed hoe shit all day. Virgo, you had two cards that popped out. Seven of Cups. Two of Wands, Venus and Scorpio, and Mars and Aries. This is very interesting energy. The overall energy is a strength card. So I'm hearing here this week, Virgo, and going into this new moon, you're learning to calm yourself this week. Calm the beast, because something could trigger you this week. And this is something that is emotional that you've been sitting on for a while. This new moon could probably bring it up, and you're going to be like, you know what? I shouldn't even be feeling shit and initiating this shit. I'm just, you know what? I got to see what this is looking like. I'm literally hearing, I got to see what this is looking like. Because this shit right here, I ain't with it. Whenever I see the Two of Wands, this is somebody who tends to, they don't know where they're going, but they know they're going to get somewhere. This is like somebody who go to the club, right? And they hear Nook if you book. And they just mind their business, right? And then some bald-headed hoe shit, somebody roll up on them and start wanting to fight. And you're like, yo, there are so many ways this shit could happen and how the outcome could be. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to initiate this energy right now. I really don't want to do this right now. But they really going to have me fighting up in here. And you're like, you know what? Let me calm down. Let me calm down, because you're going to be expelling way too much this week if you're not careful and going into this new moon. Okay, Virgo? This could be dealing with family. To the Four of Wands. It could be dealing with a living situation with family, or someone that you have a long-term stability with, that you communicate with quite regularly. Okay? Libra. Yeah, y'all gotta calm down this week. I'm going into this new moon, because it won't be pretty if you don't. Okay, Libra. Queen of Wands. We like the Queen of Wands. Eight of Swords. So, I'm going to tell you what I feel this is, because I feel like I struggle with this. I struggle with my power. Sometimes. I struggle with my ashe. But the beautiful thing is, I'm always reminded that I am powerful. And Libra, this is a reminder that don't sabotage your gifts. Don't sabotage your power. Don't sabotage because of your thoughts. Because your thoughts, they're very powerful. They can make shit move. Okay? And you gotta learn to let go and just let things fall where they may for this new moon. But I do feel that there's something wonderful that's opening up for you that you've been working on. And I feel for some of y'all could be juggling some wonderful shit. And you're going to be put in the spotlight. This is something you've been working on for a while, Libra. The Queen of Wands is very intentional. They're very intuitive. They're very creative. So this is creative folks too. So creatively, if you've been doing the work, congratulations. This new moon is going to open up some wonderful opportunities for you. Okay? Scorpio. Shout out to my Scorpio gang. I have a lot of Scorpio placements, so I'd be getting happy when I'd be reading Scorpio. I'm like, is this about me too? Okay, Scorpio. Just tell me to pull from the middle. Nine of Wands. The Empress. So, Scorpio. Similar energy to Libra, but I feel like you're exhausted. It's the opposite. Like you've been putting way too much of yourself out there. You need a break. But deep down inside, you're able to deal with it, but you're tired. You're absolutely tired. Y'all hold, exactly, y'all hold a lot of shit down. This is in your home. This is your home. Something that is from your past. And I feel that right now, it's over. It's time for you to really work on your gifts and stop giving, because that shit's a wrap. That shit's a wrap. That shit's a wrap, Scorpio. And I'm going to be very honest. You're going to be moving. I'm hearing moving. Probably to another city. This new moon is going to prep you for that. I'm hearing end of February. Oh, for some of y'all. Okay. Sagittarius, if you missed your sign, this will be up on YouTube. I will not be going forward. So I start from Aquarius. The last one is going to be Capricorn. Sagittarius. Everything is fine. When it's done, it's done. Ten of Cups. I'm hearing here, Sagittarius, your happiness comes first. And when you're done with something, you're done with something. This could be with a water sign or an air sign. By the way, I'm feeling more so air sign. Like, I don't know why I hear playing house. Some of y'all might be done playing house and maybe want to not do that anymore. Because right now, Sagittarius, you're focused on getting your things balanced and your shit together. And I love the fact that you're like that. If you're single, your happiness comes first in any and everything. And it's going to manifest itself. This could be someone that is, you could meet someone new, or this is someone maybe you wanted to take the next step with. But I feel here that it might be a little bit of, what's the word? Hiccups at first, but just let it do its thing. Okay? Last but not least, we have Capricorn. Oh my God. This is an interesting reading. I didn't expect it to go this long. Oh, Capricorn. Wow. Ten of Swords again. Capricorn, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Lovers. So, the first thing that comes to mind here with me is that something was fated that didn't work out. It ended. Capricorn. I feel like many of y'all have decided to step away from something. This could be with a Virgo or a Libra. Capricorn, there's a sense of, you know what, I gotta go. This is it, but I'm gonna be okay. Because either way, you're gonna be fine. Spirit gave you this purpose with someone, or this could be a reflection of like a friend, or just you seeing yourself and understanding like there's some things that have to change. I'm hearing here too, if you're not in a relationship, there's some things that have to change, Capricorn. You can no longer do this energy that you've been doing, and Spirit is gonna make you. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, the Hermit card here is all about someone who intentionally steps away, right? But if you don't do it, I'm hearing here Spirit's going to do it for you. They're going to balance it all out for you. So be prepared. Okay? All right. Now then, I want to read my grandma baby apothecary because I finally found them, because I thought I misplaced them, and I found them finally. So I'm going to read that. And then I'm going to do the Axiom, and then I'm out of here. And then the sacred symbol. So, all right. I hope that made sense, y'all. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, what is the message that you have for the collective? One card. Just one card, please. One card. Don't be giving me no 3 cards. And watch, they're going to be like, 3, tree. I'll be like, y'all roiling, y'all rude. Corn. Corn is the Jack of Diamonds and Altar. This is one of my favorite decks. Shout out to T. So what I'm hearing here is that you have to invest in yourself. You have to reap the benefits from the work that you've been doing for yourself. This altar doesn't necessarily mean like an ancestor altar. This can be an altar to yourself, because the card is underneath that is the fucking mirror. Some of y'all got to really do some work. Really do some work. And the Waters card is underneath the mirror card. You got to take a dip. You got to do some spiritual work. For a lot of y'all need some spiritual work. Y'all need some spiritual guidance. I mean, I'm here. There's only so much I can do. But tend to yourself this week. Tend to yourself for this new moon. Like, the corn speaks of harvest, ripening, things ripening, right? We can't do that if we're not our best. We can't present ourselves to the world if we're not right with the world. And the mirror card is telling you to look within yourself to do that. Don't be focusing on what everybody else is doing and how they're doing it. Focus on you, because the Waters is to cleanse you. No. Yeah. I mean, I would interpret that as well, because like you have to also realize too, you are an ancestor. You're an ancestor. Eventually you're going to be an ancestor, right? Feed into yourself, and then you can feed into them. Because if you're not feeding into yourself, you can't feed into them. Right? So, that is the message that I have here from Grandma Baby Apothecary. Okay? I'm glad I got this deck when it was a Kickstarter, because them shits are sold out right now, and I don't think they're doing another order until like later on in the spring. Thank goodness I got the deck. Alright. Let's see what life, illness. Now, the illness card doesn't necessarily speak of physical illness. This is things that cripple us in our life. Things that are detrimental to our lives that we should be more aware of. And I'm going to be honest, for some of you all, this has to do with the fact that maybe there's someone in your life that you look up to that is central in your life that may not be whom they say they are, or if this is not the case, this could be literal. Somebody in your life who is the father that is near and dear to you could be dealing with an illness. Now, illness, like I said, doesn't mean physical. It could be mental, spiritual, financial illness as well. And just be there for them. Be supportive of them. And I hear that this person may give you some pushback at first, but just be there. Be present. I know it's going to be frustrating as shit, but just be there for them. Okay? All right. I'm printing another one of second edition of this deck come March. Once I am out of it, I am out of it because I'm in the process. I'm going to be working on a tarot deck. So I'm excited about that. All right. So let's see what the Sacred Symbol Oracle deck has for us. All right. I'm going to draw one card. And then I am outie. Nature spirits. It's time for us to get in touch with nature. It's time for us to get in touch with those spirits within nature in a new life. So they're wanting you to get us a surprise. Yeah, I'm doing a deck, y'all. I don't know why y'all acted surprised. Y'all know I was going to come down here this road eventually. I know some of y'all were waiting like, were you doing a deck, D? Well, I'm doing a fucking deck, so y'all can be on my ass now, okay? With this new life energy, I'm feeling like this is your crown. Your crown is wanting to receive it because the card underneath that is Earth. Spirit wants you to connect more with Earth. Like, get some fresh air, like, for this new moon. Doesn't literally be out in it, but, like, open your window or, like, look outside and, like, step outside for a little bit. Like, don't be so trapped in your homes. But for some of those who may deal with, like, you know, who are not able-bodied, you know, open your windows, smell the air, smell the fresh air. If you have people in your life who are able to assist you, flowers. I'm hearing flowers, specifically blue, white, and yellow. Okay? Blue, white, and yellow. Those colors specifically. So you can get in touch with spirit. Okay? So that is the reading for the new moon in Aquarius. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support. And yeah, if you would like to book a reading, link is in the bio. I'm doing a special for Black History Month. If you're black, it's $21 for 21 minutes. But some of these readings have not been 21 minutes because Spirit be like, and I'd be like, y'all want this 20 minutes? Okay. And they'd be like, you know what? Never mind. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for looking out for a sister. But yes, I have ancestral readings. I have 30-minute readings, 60-minute readings, and I have a 2021 forecast. You're welcome. Thank you. And also oils. I was supposed to go to the post office today, and then I got overwhelmingly booked unexpectedly out of the blue. I was like, whoa. And I had to do spiritual work. So any outstanding orders for oils will be in the mail tomorrow because I have to go to the post office. It was cold as fuck today and it iced over really bad where I live, and trying to get to the post office has been a bitch. So, yay for New York City streets, especially in Brooklyn. And yeah, so I do have oils. I have 3 oils. I have a healing oil. I call it the Hug. I have a black protection oil for black, queer, trans, gender non-conforming, and non-binary folk. And also I have a prosperity oil. If you would like to purchase any of those oils, please DM me. It'll be $25, and that does include shipping. Thank you for everyone who's been supportive of the oils. Thank you everyone who's been supportive of my journey via deesparktarot, via the decks. Thank you for your patience. I will officially be getting the decks on the 22nd of February, and once they're here, I'm shipping them out. So I have to deal with them again until March. And I'll have a better distributor so I can get them in bulk and have them shipped to you quicker. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Bye.